Hello and welcome back to Monkey's Paper Palooza Craft Corner. Today we're going to do something a little interesting. We are going to unbox a box from Your Paper Insider. And this is the box you will receive. It is a great little box full of fun paper products. Your Paper Insider gives a quarterly subscription with papers in it. And you get 20 sheets of paper, designer cardstocks, vellums. It's fantastic. So I'm going to open up this paper and see what is inside. So they have this beautiful wrapping, and inside you're going to get this wonderful little packet of paper. And you get a little blurb on exactly what's in there and there are certain little things about how their papers are curated, projects, ways to save things if you want to save it. Some really good stuff. So let's see, here's your little blurb. Now, okay, look at how beautiful this first sheet of paper is. It's a holographic paper. And as you're seeing, this is a gorgeous paper. And this one is a metallic paper. And here's some vellum. Oh my God, it's really pretty foiled vellum. Gorgeous. It's more vellum. This one has like a linen print. It's really pretty. Oh, and then we got some pearl-esque paper. Another sheet of beautiful vellum in like a pink champagne. Another gorgeous holographic piece of paper. Oh my God, look at how pretty that is. It's like rainbow holographic. It's so pretty. And then this one looks like a beautiful glitter cardstock. If you're like me, you are a glutton for paper. You love paper. And look how thick this paper is. It's not just your thin, cheap Dollar Tree paper. It's thick. There's a pretty blue one. Another piece of vellum. Ooh, when you flip it over, it's iridescent. Even prettier than that, but you could probably use either side depending on what your craft project is. And then we got some really thick, beautiful cardstocks. Nice blue or turquoise, yellow. I said super thick. Then we have a green, light green. Oh, a dark green, blue. This beautiful magenta. And then this is pretty, kind of almost, it looks white and cream here, but it's actually a really pretty pink. And then this one is interesting. It looks like black cardstock, but sadly you can't feel it, but it has this beautiful rubbery feel to it. Almost beautiful matte rubber. And then we have this beautiful color too. Oh my, it's got almost embossed. And then we got this one too. Oh, and like this, in every box they also give you a cold press watercolor paper too, which is really fun because I am a sucker for cold press watercolor paper. I love it. But just look at what you got in here. And it's such a great variety. Just having this quarterly, just think of all the fun projects you can do it. And like I said, this paper is thick. We're not talking Walmart special paper. It's thick, almost designer cardstock, you know, that you would get from some of these big brands. And there's such a beautiful variety. Like, look how thick this one is. It's crazy, you know, how thick these are. And you get about 20 sheets. I think I'm counting about 22 in my box that they sent me, which maybe they were extra generous. And this one has that beautiful vellum. I mean, just look at that iridescence to it. And like I said, you probably could flip it over and just use the lighter blue color too, depending on what you want to do for a project. Kind of use either side. This one, of course, you have only one side, but you got that beautiful thick blue glitter paper. It's gorgeous, and it has such a high glitter to it, but it doesn't feel like some of those glitter papers where you rub up against it and the glitter is going to come off. And then you have this glitter too. It's really, really pretty. Oh, and I think this holographic one is so cool. Sorry if my lighting's getting a little dark, guys. My skylight is playing tricks me until my new tripod comes in. We're going to have a little bit of glare, but you can see how pretty. I mean, this side you could use it almost as the metallic, or if you want to flip it over, maybe do the matte. You never know, something you might want to do with your project. This beautiful pearlescent. I just wanted to give you a second look at these papers. And then this beautiful vellum. It almost has like a linen print. It's so pretty. And this one's that gold one that has that sort of marbled feel like the other one, except the other one was pink. That one's a little bit of a gold. And this is like almost a pewter. It's really, really, really pretty. And then, of course, you have this almost white holographic that is really pretty too. Oh, all in all, really gorgeous paper. And like I said, it's thick. It's not thin. It's not lightweight. It's a very nice, beautiful, thin paper. I mean, thick paper. You know, sometimes you get cardstocks and they're really paper thin, but these are really thick. And like I said, this black one, it looks like regular cardstock, but it has this wonderful, almost rubbery kind of feel to it. It's not even a basic, it's got a rubbery feel. It's great. You know, but look at all this paper. I'm going to lay this all out so you guys can see it all and maybe sort it by what type of papers. I mean, look, between two holographic sheets, this fun rubber one, the regular cardstock, the cold press watercolor paper, this embossed one, the pearlescent papers. I mean, it's crazy the variety you're going to get in this. Just think of the possibilities. And they do give you a little thing about their boxes and what they do over in your Paper Insider, as well as a way to link projects that you've done with it and have some project tutorials and also some links to other people who've done projects too with the paper so that you can get ideas from them. It's really cool. I'll add links to stuff down below for you for all the stuff regarding this stuff so that you can join the fun. You know, when they came forward and say, hey, would you like to review a box? I said, why, yes. I'm like, I love paper. Can't go wrong with some beautiful cardstocks and vellums, and you know, it's just a beautiful, beautiful array of papers. I mean, you got two holographics, this beautiful metallic. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 vellums. Actually, wait, 4 vellums if you count that blue one. I almost forgot about that. Then we have the glitter, we have the pearlescent. Oh, there's that blue vellum again, like I said. Glitter cardstock, and then the rainbow cardstocks. And even this one, I think it's more of a cardstock than a glitter than a thing, because that. And then you have this one underneath that's also embossed. Try to give you a better view of some of the patterns and what's going on with this paper, because it's hard to see when you're looking on a video what this paper looks like. To even describe it sometimes it's a little hard. I'm trying to give you guys the best view I can of the patterns and the glitter and the shine in some of this paper, and not to mention the thickness of this paper. It's amazing. I'm excited to see what I can make with it. And then you got that pretty magenta and that cold press watercolor paper. I mean, you can't go wrong either. Like I said, I love watercolor paper. When I see watercolor paper, I go insane. I love it. You know, especially a nice thick cold press. But yeah, look at all these papers. And they're so thick. Like, that's all your cardstocks. Then you have these glitter. Glitter sheets. They're so pretty. And then you have that one that's a metallics. We got metallics. And then the vellums. 4 sheets of beautiful vellum. I mean, you can't go wrong. You've got solid vellum with iridescence. You've got pattern ones. This beautiful foil paper which is super thick. I'm not joking when I say it's thick. That black one that is almost rubbery in feel. Like I said, I wish you guys could feel it with me through the video, but of course that's not possible. And then we got the beautiful holographics, and you got all those sheets of paper. I mean, the things you can do with this, I guess I count 22, because I think a couple of sheets I got extras. And I'll put this here too, and you can sort of kind of read it maybe off the video. But if you order your own box, and you're going to get that little thing on there too. This was box number 1 of their series. They have so many different types of boxes. You can pre-order your boxes. You can be part of the subscription service and get something new every time. You can choose. They have all these options, and you get this gorgeous paper. Not cheap paper, like gorgeous, thick cardstocks and designer papers that you would spend big bucks for in any of these big box stores, or big bucks in some of these companies that sell these papers, and they just curate this collection for you. It's fantastic, and you can have papers you've never even used before and styles you've never even used before. So I find this is a very good buy. I believe their subscriptions are $29.99 a month. I mean $29.99 quarterly. They do come out quarterly, but look at what you get for that. I mean, you would pay that for, I probably in some places for 10 sheets, let alone 20. So it's definitely worth it if you want to have a surprise box with all fun kinds of papers to kind of juice up your creativity. Go for it. This is a great little subscription. It's something I might, for sure, myself even want to be part of, because oh my goodness, it was just exciting opening this box and seeing all the pretty paper. I mean, I'm just going to spread these out a little bit so you can see them a little bit more. I mean, you got like beautiful cardstocks, and the cardstocks actually come in a really cool variation other than that pink and then that lighter pink. But I mean, look at, you have this variation. You can put these all together. The warmth, these cool colors all go together, and you can do something with the warm colors too, with the pinks. You could mix and match. You could do all kinds of fun things. Make multiple projects. I mean, just look at that holographic paper again. This is white, but look at that almost pearlescent, almost opal-like, holographicness to it. And this one is really funky. I could see little letters cut in that and just shimmering like that on there, or even a backdrop to a frame for a paint picture. And that black, like I said, it's almost rubberized. It's so crazy, to feel paper that's almost rubbery, There's a lot of things you can do with these papers, and they're so pretty, And this is their first box, or box number 1. What they have in the other boxes are even more curious, and they keep on coming out with new patterns and cuts and stuff that they add every month too, so you can get different papers, not just the same papers, but different colors. So definitely worth the subscription cost. Like I said, I'm sorry if the lighting's a little cruddy and you can't really see them pretty, but they are gorgeous in person. I would definitely recommend this company if you are a paper fanatic like me and you love different cardstocks and anything interesting like that. So definitely check them out. I mean, I'm glad I checked them out. And if you like this video, please click on our other videos, as well as join us on our blog site and subscribe.